It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity.
Hello, model citizens. Welcome to Humanity Junction. Tonight on Trains and Tech, I've got 3 main goals for this evening, and I think I'm probably going to create a poll to see what my audience thinks about which of the 3 I'm going to not accomplish, I guess, is where I think I'm at. And yes, so the ladder is up. So my 3 goals for tonight. First one, not embarrass myself. Well, it's probably already too late for that, but you know, I figured I'd try again tonight. Goal number 2, don't fall off the ladder behind me. Yes? I think that should be probably my number 1 goal, but it's kind of number 2 right below, you know, don't make a fool out of myself. Number 3 goal, I'm going to try and get those trains running. I'm actually curious. I am going to guess that there is somebody in the chat that probably doesn't know that I have trains up there. So if you're new enough that you've never seen the overhead trains running, let me know, because I'm just curious. I haven't had those trains running, I think, until before I started building the layout. So that was over a year ago. So I think that was over a year ago. The ladder is definitely the number 1 goal. Please accomplish that one. 911 on speed dial. Yeah, anybody that's got my address, you might want to pull it out just in case you need to call anybody. Oh yeah, I bet you Dennis probably has not seen them. Dennis, you're probably newer around here. I don't have my hard hat, but I do have. So this mini Prince hat, I put like one of those little plastic inserts in it. So I've got a plastic insert in my mini Prince hat. So anytime I need a little extra protection, I got it from that. So yeah, so I've got overhead trains. Let's see if the camera is gonna work. Yeah, so there's stuff up there. So normally you don't really see that high because of remember I said I didn't want to make a fool out of myself tonight, so I don't want to wear the hard hat because then I'm just gonna look silly. What am I gonna protect my hair? I don't have any hair, so there's nothing to protect. But yes, I do have trains up there. They have not been running since before I started the layout. I started the layout last August. I had piled some stuff up there. You can see some stuff is still in the way. So I want to climb up there and get that stuff down and see if I can get the trains running. There's actually two, you might be able to tell, there's actually two tracks up there. We're going to start with the one, and depending on how much time we have, we may or may not get to the other one. James, since you keep asking the question, I paid full price for this one. I do have one that was gifted to me from Ray, and that is the black version of this shirt. But the red around the layout shirt was one that I purchased from him when he was starting the podcast, just to give them a little bit of support. So let me type in the poll. Let me type in the poll real quick. Get some feedback from everybody. Which tasks will Heath not complete tonight? So we got Heath. Heath will not fall off the ladder. Heath will not get trains running. Add option. What do we say the other options? Will not get anything accomplished, or success all around. I didn't bother putting the, not make a fool out of myself, because that's just not, that's just not. Oh, really? I didn't know that, James. Well, there you go. Well, Heath, I may be in the city Saturday. I'll let you know. What is the date on Saturday? I'll have to check, make sure I'm still around. Yeah, no giveaways tonight. I'm just waiting on new connectors to hook up my horns on the cars. I'm missing some of the chat because, where's our donuts and ice cream? Yeah, donuts and ice cream. Tammy found some Barbie. If you don't know, so I was giving Tammy from Mom and Train Sons a hard time because she was building a castle, and it was right when Barbie came out and she had all of her pink foam. So I was giving her a hard time, telling her that it was a Barbie dream castle. So Tammy found some Barbie ice cream and Barbie donuts today while she was out shopping. So Friday is the 13th. Saturday's the 14th. Yeah, I don't think I have anything Saturday. I might have something Sunday. I don't think I have anything Saturday. All right. So we got a story, quick story before we climb the ladder and try not to fall off of it. So this is a book. I took it out of the outside box just to make it a little quicker to unbox, because you know how I like to make my unboxings as quick and painless as possible for everybody. But the story of this book is, I bought this off of eBay. I found this, I've been finding a couple guys lately that have some really cool older books and stuff like that. So I've been buying a couple things, because I just got all kinds of space, right? I mean, I don't have any space in here, but I still keep buying things. So I bought this book. It shipped. USPS said that it was delivered to my mailbox at 9:45 p.m. like last week. And it was like 9:45 p.m. Like, the USPS never delivers at 9:45 p.m. And now that I have the book, I don't know about anybody else, but this is not fitting in my mailbox. There's no way. So for about a week, I was going back and forth with the eBay seller, and I was like, any ideas? Any idea what might have happened? And then yesterday, I got a notice that I had a package, and I was like, I'm not expecting anything. Because at that point, I think I got this book for like $10 or something. So I got it pretty cheap. So wasn't too worried about it. Whatever. I think with shipping, I think it may have been $15. I didn't. This was the only item I bought from this guy. I did look to see if there were other items that I might want to get, but there weren't. So I bought the book, and I wasn't going to give the eBay seller a hard time. USPS, you know, I had a package, or we had a package. When I was on Sidetrack Sunday, I sent Ray a package in November, and he didn't get it until February. So I just kept thinking, maybe if I just keep my hopes up, the package will come. So the package showed up finally. I got a notice it showed up. So I was really excited. This is another New York Central book. So let's open this up. I actually, honestly, I don't even really remember what the book is. It said New York Central on it, so I bought it. Because I'm trying to do some more New York Central research. One of the things that I'm kind of realizing is that for operations, I have to learn a little bit more. I need a little bit more information to help me get to the next step of the operations on the layout. So this is New York Central Steam Power Volume 1. So what it looks like. It smells like an old book, but it's got a whole bunch of New York Central Steam stuff. Oh, it looks like some nice write-ups too. So, I don't know if I'm actually going to learn anything or not because, but it's got some nice pictures. It's got some nice pictures of, look at how that rail is just sitting. That rail is not sitting on anything. It's just like floating up in the air. So I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, Steam Power of the New York Central, Modern Power, 1915 to 1955. This book came out in 1961, so I think it would be pretty good. Dwight, I'm sorry to hear that. I did not know that you lost your dad. Yeah, Cameron, I agree. I am very, very glad that it's got pictures, or we all would have been in trouble. And yeah, you could say, right? I mean, in honor of my trains up there. Why don't I climb up there, start taking some stuff off, and see if we can't get those trains running. My thought is if I can get those trains running up there, then it might be fun just to come down here and just run. Might be a little more fun to be down here. I've been a little bit stuck in making progress on the layout. Andy Estep went off to Korea, so he's not, giving me the push. So yeah. Yeah, Ed Novak, if you can get some Ed Novak books, I think I might have one of the Ed Novak books. I don't think I have all three. But those are, oh, I thought you were gone. If you're still here, why aren't you pushing me to get my layout done? What's going on? Okay, let's jump up here. Let's clear off. Let's start by clearing some stuff off. I'm gonna try very hard not to fall off this ladder. It might happen. The camera's over here, so we'll see. Hopefully you can all still hear me. I just realized my screen that's got all of the comments on it is over here, so as long as I don't knock things over 2 weeks. I wish it was only 2 weeks that I hadn't done anything. So up here, I've got some stuff stored. I got my Amherst microphone up here. Got some extra. I say extra because I've got so many of these Walther circus trains. So we're just going to put these down on the layout because I'm not running the layout at this moment. So let's try and get these upper trains running. I've got some of these. These are some Bachmann Ringling Brothers cars. Bachmann's been releasing a new series of these cars, and I got these cars and just haven't had a chance to stick them way up top there. I don't know what you guys can actually see from what I'm doing. I need a safety harness. Where's the fall arrestor? Yeah. So this is, if you can't tell, this is actually an 11-foot ceiling. So the height of this track is at 8 feet. So it's about a foot over the door in height over there. So it's kind of nice. I've got a lot of storage space up top here. Oh, if you have one of those Amazon things, cover your ears right now. I'm gonna turn on some more lights. So Amazon, what's her name? Alexa, turn on the downlights.
I found more than one.
Alexa, turn on downlight. There we go. Okay, now we can see a little bit better. So here, this is S-gauge track. I have a set of S-gauge trains that I need to run. There is quite a bit of dust on this, so we're not going to run this today. This is not on the layout. What we're going to run today is the New Hope and Ivyland train that's on the other side over there. But what I'm going to do, let's see, if I climb down for a second. Yeah, exactly. So, sometimes she doesn't pay attention. That's Lionel Fast Track up there. And yes, I agree. If I fall, luckily the floor will stop me. So I'm going to take this, and is this water or is this, that's water. I do not want water. I want rubbing alcohol. Where is the rubbing alcohol? Don't stand on a chair. That's what I'm doing over here. I don't know if you can see me. I don't know what you can see right now and what you can't. Don't do what I'm doing. Do what others are doing. All right, so this track has, where the train is probably dirty as well. But this is the part of the track that hasn't been covered. So what I thought I would do before I try and run the train across it is I would take, this is just a little IPA, and I'm just wetting some paper towels, and I just thought I'd just take a little wipe of the track just to, can you see that? Can you see how dirty that is? Whew. Just try and get some of that off. I probably need to clean all of this. Probably should clean all of this track. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe once we move the train a little bit, we'll go around and clean the rest of the track. But for now, that should be able to get things moving. I have I think it's a K-Line Z controller. That's the controller I have for the O-scale stuff. It is mounted to the wall over here. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to fire that up. So I don't know if you can hear that. Could you hear that? Let's see. If I come up here. All right, so here's the, it's like, all right, hold on. I don't know. I don't know if you can hear that or not hear that, but that's the engine's fired up. This is a. Oh, let me get the microphone back up. This is a. What is it called? Like a legacy or something? Or I'm not sure what it. Lion Chief. I think that's what it's called, Lion Chief. But I can run it with the app, or with a Lionel controller. So let's see. I got the Lionel controller over here. Hey, at the rate I'm going, we may have trains running in before the half-hour mark of the show. I think your software is filtering it out as background noise. Yeah, I probably got that going on. Go wireless. Don't worry about the dust. Old Lionel Trainmaster throttle will just burn it right off. But 2-rail O-scale so much better. Yeah, I am not converting to 2-rail O-scale. Okay. So here's the remote, high quality Lion Chief remote. We turn it on. Press 1. So I haven't run this in a while, so I don't know. The thing I am actually mostly afraid of is that it's going to hit something. I'm afraid it's going to hit something and knock the train off the tracks. I don't know if the camera shows it, but it's actually kind of like overhanging in the corner. So if the train does come off the tracks, it basically just falls to the floor. Like, that's just over under on seeing the flames. I don't know. My overnight delivery. You're getting overnight. You get overnight deliveries from Amazon? All right, so let's. I got the Swiffer out. Do a little train maintenance. I just realized I wasn't sure if this was going to hit the camera or not. I need to put the diodes or capacitors in these cars so that the lights don't flicker. There is a conversion kit to LED as well that I'm considering doing. These are the K-Line, Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey. So some of these are the Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey cars. Some of these are the, I thought I had, yeah, this Circus Transport Railroad is that first car up there. I actually, so there's, I think 6 in this set. I've got a couple duplicates of them. If you can see the boxes, these are the boxes right here, these green boxes up there. This is kind of good, getting this, using this remote. I do have some other videos out there of me running this. Wow, that's a lot of dust on there. We get same day, next day, but it stops away. It's not supposed to be here till 4 a.m. I didn't think you would get that. I missed the spot? Yeah, probably. Start over? Start over with the stream or start over with this? Wow. Oh, I think I saw part of that, Lynn. I didn't get to see the whole thing, though. I am not wearing my steel-toe boots, but I am actually wearing real shoes. Climbing ladders in flip-flops or bare feet definitely doesn't work really well. So this is working kind of better than expected. I'm looking at the G-scale train over there, and it is completely off the rails. So that is not going to run without me getting that back on the track. Oh. Amazon Alexa just told me that the air quality is now poor, probably because of the dust that I have kicked up. from running these trains, but I'm pretty happy that this is actually, I'm kind of impressed that I was able to get this running without too much drama. So, and you thought how high is your train mounted? I gotta say, that is like one thing about like the Lionel stuff that I really appreciate. Being an N scaler, stuff is not, stuff can be a little bit finicky, but the Lionel 3-rail stuff, you just kind of fire it up and it just kind of works. Like there's not a lot of, doesn't seem to be a lot of drama with it, which is good, right? I mean, I guess that's why I like being multi-scale. I like having different experiences with different, different trains, different. Oh, got some dust bunnies. So I am over here. I don't know if you can see me on camera or not, but I'm just trying to. Man, I really need to vacuum up here is what I need to do. This is like really dusty up here. All right, so let me swing the camera around so you can take a look at what this other train is that I have up here. 'Cause I do have two trains, and the other one is going to be a little bit harder to get running, and that's because it's never really run right. It's always been a little bit. So it's been a little bit interesting. Yeah, Todd, I'm a rubber scaler, I guess, as they say, or whatever. I have a Z scale, N scale, HO scale, S scale, O scale, and G scale. I used to have Z scale and HO scale also running in this room. I currently don't have any Z scale and HO scale set up and running. But running and stuff, I have the N scale layout is the main layout. That's like that's what this is here. And then up top, there is a Lionel loop. That looks really cool. I like that camera angle. I gotta get some, I gotta put some cameras up there as well. I actually don't have any up there yet. But now I can just come down here and, run that train while I'm hanging out. So I wanted some, people talk about like sometimes I just want to, no one-to-one scale. Sometimes I do want to just come down and just run trains, but to meet, to kind of do what I wanted to do with the N scale, I decided on doing a point-to-point layout. I do have the motorman set up for an automated back and forth track, but by putting this loop of track over the door, I kind of have my continuous running, and it's the large scale stuff, which is fun. It's also fun. Yeah, what could go wrong in that space? Yeah, so 8-foot by 9-foot room with 11-foot ceilings. So I had to use the height. I had to use the height. Let's see, if this right here, that was my Christmas 2019 layout. That's kind of what got me back into hardcore model railroading, I guess you can say. In 2019, before the pandemic, we got a little like Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It fit in that little green circle you see up there on the wall. And I did a little loop of track. I found some YouTube videos and added some scenery and some water. I got, some ideas from Luke Towan, some ideas from Martin at Marklund of Sweden. And I came up with this little loop of stuff. And then when the pandemic started, I kind of really got back into the model railroading. So some of this stuff I had, a lot of this stuff is new. The G-scale stuff that I'm going to try and get running in a second, that you see hiding kind of off in the back there, a lot of that is stuff that that I've already, had. Oh, you know what I just realized? Let me try this. If I do, hold on. I'm going to try and turn something on so that you can hear, the train, the sounds of the Lionel train. That's another thing I think's interesting about the Lionel trains is the sound you can get from them. So I guess let me know if you can hear that, the sound. No, not gonna buy any layouts. Yeah. I could have just done a no-wicks around the room like multiple times. Yeah, so when I talk, it's probably picking up both microphones, but I'm hoping if I don't talk, you should just be able to hear the train. One of the things that's neat about this train, actually, if I take out the app, I think it's got some interesting sounds. Oh, I can't bring up the app. I'm like, oh, just open up the app on my phone. My phone is that camera. The camera that is up on the thing is my phone. So the only sounds I got are the sounds that are. Oh.
Am I clear? Over.
Oh, so I can't. There is this microphone button does do sounds. It's not a proto sound. It's a Lionel Lion King Legacy or Legacy Lion Chief or something like that. But let's try this.
Dispatcher, pulling in now. Am I clear inbound? Over. Copy that. All lined up and clear inbound. Dispatcher out. Dispatcher, how's the track look? Am I clear? Over. That's affirmative. All clear ahead. Out. Dispatcher, am I clear inbound? Over.
Yeah, I guess it's just repeating now. But that's kind of fun, I think. I mean, I'm amusing myself. So the way this locomotive is working is, I believe that this is connected via Bluetooth, I think. Oh, it's not MTH. Oh, that's what that's what the controller is. The controller is an MTH Z1000, I think. But all the controller is doing is I basically just turn it up to full. So it's just providing the track full power. And then using the remote or using the app, which I think is through Bluetooth, that is controlling the train. So what's nice about that is, I mean, it's not dead rail, but it's because the locomotive is controlling the speed and stuff, you can run this train really pretty slowly. I think, Bob, if I had like the full Lion Chief setup, I think that you could, you can set it up to do sounds and stuff without pushing a button, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, all my ESU decoders, same thing, all the whatever. It's just that the size of the speaker in O scale is so much bigger than in HO or N scale, so the sound that you get from them is just so different.
Dispatcher, how's the track look? Am I clear? Over. That's affirmative. All clear ahead. Out.
I see what David's saying. Yeah, let's see if I can move that camera somewhere else, try and get a better shot of the front of the locomotive, and I kind of got to move it anyway because I need to in order to get the G scale running, I'm going to need to move the camera. So I don't know. The problem with having the train in the middle of the room is that I don't actually have anywhere to put. Let's see if we zoom in. So let's see how bad this looks. But there's the locomotive, and then here's the cars coming through. Oops. So the first one is the circus transport. The rest are all Ringling Brothers. Oh, these two are more like painted up, and then these other ones are a little bit plainer, I guess, of a scheme. But yeah, that's hard to hold up there. Yep, that is a GP30. Yep, the New Hope in Ivyland. So that New Hope in Ivyland was given to me by my dad. It is an entire set that Lionel made. My dad, or we grew up in a town called Yardley, which is right down the road from New Hope in Bucks County. So it was kind of the local, short line growing up, and my dad still lives down in the area. So it's kind of a cool train. I wish there was a way. I wish I could figure out a way to kind of set this. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Let's find a spot. Oh, here, maybe here. I'm trying to set this up so you can see the train without me having to hold it, because then that might be a little bit better quality. All right, so when this comes around again, we'll get it going. Yeah, Dragon Ball Tech, you're also like multi-scale, right? You've got your HO and your O scale as well. Dennis, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, grew up. Oh, and the camera just fell on the floor. Yeah, I grew up in Bucks County. What is it called? Lower Makefield or something. So yeah, backup phone handy. So I've been using, no, I didn't fall off the ladder. The camera fell off the ladder. So I use an NDI app on my phone as my secondary camera. It is probably the best quality wireless setup that I have. I just don't have a tripod to get the camera all the way up that high to kind of work on stuff. I do kind of, so one thing I want to do actually, and let's see if I can zoom in on it. So all the way up there that you can see on top of, not where the train is running, past where the train is running, all the way up top there, that LGB box up there, that is a Wilson Brothers steam locomotive. I think it's a 242 Mogul, if I'm not mistaken. And currently, the locomotives I have pulling the G scale are those, what they call stains. I'm not really, S-T-A-I-N-Z. Don't really know why it's called that. But I have two of them pulling the train just because there's so many cars. They don't really work for what I want. So I want to get that locomotive out of that box. And I want to get that pulling the G-scale train. So that was kind of the second thing Oh, 242 would be a Columbia. What's a mogul? It's definitely a mogul. Is it a 244? 2442? I don't know. It's got 2s and 4s in it, I believe. I'll pull the box down in a second. I'll get up there. I'll get to the box. I'll pull it down. We'll open it up and see about getting it on the tracks, and we'll see if I can get it to run. The G scale. Oh, 260. There you go. 260. The 2 before. Heath, no. The camera, yes. What did Dennis ask? All right, let's get this stream started. Did he fall off the ladder yet? No, the camera did fall. So somebody was asking what NDI is. NDI is a video and audio transportation protocol over network cables. So it's designed for high bandwidth video transfer over networks. So you can use it over Wi-Fi. You can use it hardwired. But it's basically, it's just got a lot of bandwidth. So you get, better quality video. Didn't lose the camera. It just fell. It's working fine. It's just that it, took a little bounce. Took a little bounce. That's all. Let's see. If I do that. All right, hold on. Let's move the camera a little bit more over here. Let's go try and get that box down, should we? Shall we? Shall we try and get that box down? I'm not using an app called Camo. I've actually got 2 NDI apps. The one I'm using right now is from Sierra, Sierra, and it's their NDI app. Heath 4, ladder 0. I do have that poll going. So far it says, which task will Heath not complete tonight? 51% say success all around. 10% think that I will fall off the ladder. 18% said I won't get trains running. 22% said that I will not get anything accomplished. So that's with 51 votes. It looks like there's probably still a couple more people they can still vote. I'm gonna go try and get that box down. So the problem with getting that box down is that there's a bunch of stuff on top of that box. So that's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Oh, I just realized. Hold on. I think I'm still zoomed in. Yeah, there we go. That's better. So we lift that back up. All right, go back to the NDI camera. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Sorry, just ignore the lights. I know, but you can see up there. I'm always rooting for Heath's success and all the shenanigans. Stop the train first. Dave, this would not be my stream if I stopped the train first, because that would just make way too much sense. Theoretically, I should be able to get that down without taking out the train. I don't know. It could be interesting. Trying to get this in a good spot. All right. Got my thing here. Stop the train first. Yep. Brian says goodbye. Maybe you should cut the juice on the circus train. Yeah, a lot of people saying that. Should I? Probably. Am I going to? This is really fun. Do I have batteries in it? I do have batteries in it. Can you see this? It's a, it does a, what's that called? Fireworks. It's a fireworks display. I think I saw this from, I think Tom from Tom's Trains and Things had this. I thought it was fun, so I got one. All right, so I got some of these. These are all O scale speeders, Pennsylvania Railroad speeder. This is a circus speeder. I got this, which is a Railroadster, American Flyer Trains. K-Line by Lionel. So I think that's probably O scale. Not really sure what scale that is. It doesn't say anywhere. Compatible with super streets and all 3-rail systems. So I'm guessing this is O scale. But that's kind of cool. And this is another circus transport car. So it's another one of the series from that line of trains. I don't think it's, yeah. So this is the only box I really got to find somewhere to put. All right, this is where I need a third hand. So if anybody's close enough, anybody can help by grabbing this, I'd appreciate it. What did Paul say? The ladder is stressing me out every time he moves. Yeah. What is the goal? Looks like everything's working. The G scale's not running right now. This is what I have running the G scale right now, or pulling the G scale. And these are known to have some problems. I have 2 of them. And even with 2 of them, they're just not providing the oomph that I really want, just to make things, pull really nicely. So what I thought I'd do is use what is in this box instead. So let's see, I got one of them down. There's one more up here. So here's the second one. Oh, train in the way. Let's read some chat. What ladder are you looking at, Ed? Ladder is stable, he's not so much. Yeah, this is one of those weird ladders. They actually don't sell them anymore, I think because they're kind of dangerous. If you don't get all the legs locked in and everything, they can kind of collapse underneath you. The reason this ladder is wobbly is because of the floor. The floor that I'm on top of is one of those like rubber gym floors, and it's just the rubber padding is extra thick rubber padding. It feels better on my feet, but yeah, definitely is not great. See, so I have 2 of these. But yeah, it makes it a little bit whatever. I have some UP SD70 Aces. They are so here's the G scale train that I want to try and get running. It's this guy here. Oh geez, and I just pulled it off the track. That's not what I wanted to do. I was just trying to see how well it ran, and I ended up knocking this car off the track and separating it. Probably need to maybe run a big boy. Yeah, I don't think I have the space for that. It would be nice, but I just don't think I have the space for that. But yeah, it would be. I think that Mogul is going to work a lot better than these things. So let me try and get that unboxed. And I don't know how once I unbox it, I'm not sure how I'm going to get it up there. I might need to wait until the next time somebody comes over to help me lift it up there, because I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Okay. Let's see. Dennis says, new poll. All right, everyone. 1 to 10. How nervous is Heath making you? I'm a solid 7. G or HO scale? Neither. N scale. Unbox it up there. I don't know if there's enough room to unbox it up there. Russ, I think there are. Mr. Pictovid is not here tonight, but He is a G-scaler. If you check out Mr. Bigtovid's channel, I believe he's got some SD70 aces in G-scale. So, yeah, a G-scale locomotive crane would be nice. I don't know. I guess what I don't know, because I haven't ever opened this. There's the number on it. If someone wants to look it up, 22191 is what is in here. I got a really good deal on this guy. Supposedly it's new, never been opened. This one was not a part of a set. I do have a full set of the LGB Wilson Brothers train, unopened, a full serial number matched set. This was a loose locomotive. William Brothers got a really good price on it. So I thought I'd pick this up to pull the train up there. So it could, for all we know, this could be a box with a brick in it. I could be very, very disappointed very shortly. That is true. When am I going to enter to win? Oh, Lynn, is that for your subscriber contest? But it's HO scale, right? I gotta admit, I saw that you were doing a subscriber contest. I didn't see what the contest was. So yeah. Dummy engine. I hope it's not a dummy engine. Let's see. That's the thing, like N scale, if you're gonna open up like a huge locomotive, it doesn't take up that much space. Oh, so Lynn will work a deal for other scales to suit me. Well, there you go. I have an RS3. I think it's an RS3 from Lynn already. Lynn gave me this. Lynn gave me this guy. I already got that from Lynn. Don says you don't want to shake an N-scale locomotive out of the box onto the floor. Yeah, I wouldn't say that I haven't done it, but, you know. How funny would that be if I never opened this and this really would be, if this really ends up being empty? Like, how crazy would that be? Or, like, maybe, like, it just doesn't work, like, at all. Or, like, something crazy like that. All right, so well, thanks, Ray, for breaking the show. You can see I've got the logo next to the logo right here. I tried to support the stream. All right, so what happened was the connector here for the audio input, I put that piece of foam, I put on top of it. And when I put that piece of foam on top of it, it it not only crashed the computer, but it seems to have killed my audio, and my audio is not coming back for some reason. Yeah, it's probably messed up right now. I would say there's a very good chance it's messed up right now. Give me a second. I'm working on it. If there's not a tech problem, is it really a Human City Junction stream? We were doing so well too. Like, that's, I guess, kind of the frustrating part, is that we're doing so well for so long, but now. All right, well, we got it back in stereo. I'm gonna just use the computer mic for the last couple of minutes here. I just want to show you the train that is down here in the box, and yeah. So let me. I guess I don't need this anymore, right? It's not working. So the good news is I do have a new computer. The bad news is it's sitting in the box over here next to me. It's not hooked up yet. But I want to show you guys the train. So here's the train. It's the Wilson Brothers number 10. It looks like here's another piece of foam in here. A couple more pieces of foam. But yeah, this is a big old train. I'm not gonna be able to lift this up there on my own. I'll lift this probably up there, and then I'll probably take it out of the box from there. But yeah, this is what I'm planning to use to replace basically two of these. So this is what I had. It's this guy, and we're gonna swap it with this guy. So it's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger, a little extra pulling power, I hope. I believe I think this one actually has steam and that kind of thing in it. So that'll be cool. So yeah, so this has, 2 axles, and this has 3, plus the extra weight. So hopefully this will do a pretty good job pulling the G scale. But we did get the O scale running up there. I think that was pretty awesome. I'm glad I got it running, because now I can just come down here and just hang out and just fire that train up and just run that O scale train. So O scale circus train, get more circus stuff, right? More circus stuff. Yes, my dad is asking, will it make the turns? So that's the thing with LGB, is LGB made all of their stuff, as far as I know, all of their stuff to work with 24-inch curves. So that's a main reason why I got this and not something else, is because being an LGB train, it's supposed to be able to make all the turns. So yeah, I did think about it. I did ask around, and got confirmation from people that do a lot more G scale than I do. So hopefully I'll get this running and post up a video, and we'll get to see how it goes, and we'll keep running trains. We'll keep the motivation going, keep sharing in the community. But for now, from the city that never sleeps, farewell, model citizens.
It's all about humanity.